What's going on, mother truckers? Let's use this channel to help out a fellow truck driver, mother trucker. A good friend, subscriber, Archie, says he normally doesn't do this. He posts just minutes ago. I normally don't post things like this. I need to see if anyone has seen this truck and recognized the logo of the swords on the truck. It's the best shot I could get off of my dash cam from the company. He threw a hammer and busted me in the eye at 70 miles per hour. Truck number is 6529 and trailer is 1405. Any help would be appreciated. So we're looking for this company so we can reach out. We actually have Archie in an interview talking about exactly what happened and how did it result to this and his theory of what might have made this driver upset. It's that this happened near Little Rock, Arkansas, 40 East, mile marker 182. And in this interview, he actually tells me that when this driver threw the hammer at him, the doctor told him that he must have been knocked out unconscious for at least 30 seconds. Mother truckers, let's get into this. But if you see a logo with the two swords that I have right here, definitely we need your help. I'll have Archie's email down below. Definitely email him if you know. Let's bring this to light. Archie, what's going on with you, man? What's wrong with your eye?
Well, I was going to Little Rock, Arkansas on 40 East, on I-40. There was an incident that happened. The guy had a little road rage ahead of me, running a four-wheeler off the road. And then I backed off, thinking, that something was going to happen. Well, he slowed down to 35 mile an hour. And I went to get over in the left lane to pass him, and I passed him, and apparently he didn't like me passing him. And then as we got up around there, he pulled up next to me, had his passenger window down. I already had my window down because I was just enjoying the fresh air. And then he threw a 16-ounce hammer through his window at me at 70 mile an hour.
Throwing a hammer at you. And so that's why we wanted you on this video. I just didn't want people to think that we were defending you and you started the problem. So
No, absolutely.
Because I was like, Archie, I've seen your posts. You're a good man, you know.
I appreciate that.
So when looking at this, I was just like, what's the real situation? So there was a road rage in front of you that you had nothing to do with, and then after
No.
that, you just passed them, and that's when he was upset. No worries. Hey, kids in the
Oh
background.
no, it's my grandson. I'm sorry.
Hey, you're a family man. This just proves that you're a good guy. So at the end of this, he actually throws a hammer from his car.
From his semi truck.
So this is a truck driver.
Yes, sir.
This is astonishing. I mean, it's one thing if I thought it was just another four-wheeler doing this, but it was a semi driver road raging with another four-wheeler, or who?
Yes, he was road rage. Well, what did I think it all started is back a few miles back, we had a Swift truck. You got a Swift truck at their speeds trying to pass another one at that speed. It can block up traffic, and he got very upset about it. And then, of course, four-wheelers acting the way they do, and then the way I guess he was aggressed at it, I think that kind of stirred it up a little bit. Because I myself am only governed at 68 mile an hour, so and then I think that's what started and engaged the whole thing, and then I think it just progressively routed to me.
I tell you, man. Sometimes you're just collateral damage. My gosh. And so did it break your window or did it go straight? He threw
my window was down. I looked at him, and then when he showed me the hammer, and I said, "Don't you do it." And then when I focused back on the road to see what I was doing, it hit.
Oh my gosh, that is crazy.
And when it hit, I'll be honest, it scared me to death. I didn't know where I was at the moment, and luckily instinct told me to go left, and I hit the shoulder.
So it almost knocked you out.
The doctor said I was knocked out for probably about 30 seconds.
Wow. I'm so glad you're okay, Archie. So on the show, you already know, we just want, uh, I know you said it on your post that you're not here to get people fired and things like that, but this right here,
No,
this is just not right. I mean, imagine if you did for those 30 seconds, something did happen, right? And so, and you have your grandson, you have a family. So, if possible, if you have the dash cam or a piece of it, or, I'll have
I
that.
have the picture that I posted on Facebook, and then also a friend of mine is cropped the picture to where we can maybe get more of the logo. The logo, from what we can see now, has swords going through it, and we've also been trying to see if we can get the IFTA sticker numbers, and maybe we can locate it that way.
I
But
got.
from my recollection, all I remember is ELD1 on his door, which I'm assuming that represents the ELD provider he was using for his logging system.
Mhm.
And then the trailer number, which was 1401, but it didn't have a plate on it.
I
And
hear
he
you.
didn't have no DOT numbers on it that we can recall and see.
I
So
hear you. And the dash cam is just it's too quick, or were you able to rip that out to send us?
that was the best. The picture that I had on Facebook was the best picture I got, but a friend of mine cropped it down smaller to where you could see somewhat of what the logo looks like. And I think if we get enough awareness out there, I think we can pinpoint the company and then notify it that way and go from there. I'll remember the guy if I saw him.
Okay,
I'll never forget his face.
I got you. So what we'll do is send me your email, and then I'll put up that picture and everything, and then we'll send it out, and hopefully we can bring justice to this because especially trucking supposedly is a brotherhood and sisterhood, and to
I
throw
don't
a
want
hammer
the
for
I don't
someone
want this to be a representation of our industry. I want our industry to be still known as the brother and sisterhood as it should be. If I feel in my heart, I've been doing this for 22 years. I've I love the trucking community. I love what people are doing and how you yourself represent the trucking community. You are the best person to supply information and keep us updated on that. And for people like you, I really do appreciate that to keep our trucking industry in the loop to where, so to speak, you tell the good stuff and the bad stuff. There ain't no, no cutting it or trying to finesse it a little. And I appreciate you for keeping our trucking industry the respect that it is and what it deserves.
No, I appreciate you. Definitely send me your email, and
I will do that.
text me where you were, possibly city, state, and mile marker, and so
Yeah.
we can figure that out, and we'll be good to go. No, I wanted to get you on the show so that we could get this out there right away. It's very disgusting how people can operate, especially when you had nothing to do with this at all. And so, let's get a hold of this, and hopefully, someone out there might say, "Hey, I know exactly what company that is with the swords."
Right. But
So
I'll pass all the information that I have on to you and then let you do your work with it and we'll see what happens with it. That's all we can do.
yeah, I'm Archie. I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad you're home with your grandson, and you're here today to even talk about this. So I appreciate you for what you've done and what you do for the trucking industry. And we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, Asian. I appreciate all you do.
You're the best. All right, bye.
Thank you, sir.